Like it says on the label, stream starting soon, and that soon is now. Hello and welcome, I'm your host elizibar, and this is, of course, my stream. I mean, it says so right there on the, channel place thing, where it says what the stream is. So, now you know. Now you know that this is my stream. So is that it? Alright. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these paper bags Westfield gives me, man. I should have just told him not to give me one. I only ever get, one book from them. So what's the point of putting it in a bag? I guess to keep it from, flying around in the car and damaging itself or something. But hello and welcome! It's a beautiful Wednesday evening. Which, it wasn't a beautiful day. It was all rainy and dreary and drab and ugh. But then the sun came out. And it was pretty. It was nice. I certainly enjoyed the view. We'll give people just a minute, maybe two, to show up here before we actually, for reals, start this party. Whew, boy, I need to finish cleaning my desk off. Well, that's a bigger job than I'm going to do right now, because the desk is a mess, but just... bad doodle that I did. It's a little bug infected with cordyceps. I was just in a fey mood and was like, I'm gonna go doodle. And then I doodled and it was great. It was a little bit of art right there. Oh man. So how is everybody doing out there tonight? Pretty good, I hope. Yeah? No? Can't tell. We got just a few books tonight, not that many at all. And I need to just throw this little note away. Yeah, this note was a reminder for me to be sure that I got Mighty Crusaders put on my pull list. And then what do I discover today? What do I discover? You might have seen the video already. I discover that it ain't happening. Or maybe it is going to happen, but it ain't going to be the book it was supposed to be. Either way, kind of stinks. Kind of sucks. Let me just pull that up here. Let me kills the music. And I can't see my chat if I do that. Hold on. There we go. Now I can see the chat. So let me just make this bigger. I don't know if you saw this, but show monitor. But over here, I don't really want to... my gosh. Yeah, I don't really want to listen to myself talk. But, so I'm just cruising along on Twitter, right? And I see this tweet from Rob Liefeld. And I'm like, wait, activating the release of my contract? I'm like, but I was looking forward to this. I was looking forward to The Shield and more Mighty Crusaders because I like the Black Hood. I mean, that's my favorite character out of the bunch. I really like this stuff. That mini-series by Ian Flynn from... what was that, 2-3 years ago? Even the Archie Super Friends or whatever. Archie Super Teens? Super Teens, I think that was it. Versus the Mighty Crusaders. That was fun. And instead, I find out that we ain't getting any of this. Because whoever Tone Rodriguez is, made Rob Liefeld mad. Or maybe Rob just didn't want to do it. I don't know. I hesitate to speculate. But it also feels like it deserves some speculation. And... the sad fact is that Mighty Crusaders stuff that I was looking forward to ain't happening. What a bummer. What an absolute bummeroony. And that's kind of got me down, man. That was not the news I needed on a Wednesday. So that is why this is a sad week. You may see that in the title of the stream. What a sad week. That's why. That's a real bummer. Oh, man. Anyway, we should get started looking at the books for this week. So, from Graham Crackers, we just have free stuff. I got all the way over there. I didn't even look at my list of... I didn't put my list together in my notebook like I usually do. And I just ended up not having anything from them. I should have, actually paid attention and put the list together. But I didn't. I'm going to make a note in here. The only thing I got today that was on my list was Sacred 6. from Westfield. Sacred Six number, what was that? 9. Alright. That was the only thing on my list. It's really remarkable. Some weeks I get like 10 books, it feels like. Some weeks it's like, oh yeah, there's one. And that's kind of a bad feeling. That's a bad feeling to get. Anyway, let's do this thing. So, Graham Cracker Comics. We got 3 books out of the 75-cent bin. Because you show up at a Graham Cracker Comics, and you can get 3 books out of the 75-cent bin for free. Gratis. No cost. No cost of Rooney, if you're that kind of person. And let those of us who have never Rooneyed in their lives cast the first stone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So those are the 3 books I got. We'll look at them individually here. I'm just going to kind of let you all take that in. Hey! Somebody posted my favorite cute little, or my currently favorite cute little animal thing. Hold on, let me just open this up. We'll share this and then we'll get started. I saw this on Twitter, and now I see somebody on Discord's reposted it. Look at this cute little fluff ball here. You can barely see them eyes. I don't know if he's like a Chow Chow puppy or what, but he is just poofy, and I can see why they call him mashed potato. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I just saw it on Discord too. Anyway, let's do this thing. So, Just League International Special number 1. Now, of course, as you all know, number 1s are going to be worth something one day, right? So a number 1, you can put a kid through college. So 3 number 1s. Oh man, I just cheated the man out of thousands of dollars right here. If you're younger, if you're a younger viewer, you don't remember the 90s speculator boom, where people were buying number 1s, like Youngblood number 1, and the expectation was, you know, Youngblood number 1 was going to be worth thousands of dollars because it's going to be like the start of something amazing. And while it was the start of some pretty cool stuff, Youngblood number 1 is worth like $1. You know, I saw they still had some of those really nice chromium covers for the Valiant number 0 issues. There was in the boxes, and I was tempted to get them out. And then I'm like, what am I going to do with these? Like, I already have these issues. Am I going to like sell these on eBay for like $2? Is that even worth my time? So I ended up not getting them. And instead, I got this stuff. Mr. Miracle 1990 World Tour. So I take it this is like an annual or something here. It's a special. But it was Mr. Miracle, so I thought, hey, it might be worth a look. I've got a Mr. Miracle trade paperback somewhere, and it is fantastic. It's like the Kirby issues from way back in the day. They're all in black and white in the print or the reprint that I have. It's great stuff. Oh man, look at this. Hey kids, check out these radical patches. Mail to Uncle Wally at Power Patch Place. Oh, look at this cool spaceship stuff. What is this? I don't know. Look kind of cool though. Sadly, oh, look, poor Oberon. Sadly, well, there's like some neat stuff in here. Just flipping through it, it doesn't seem all that compelling. Oh, next month, the 1990 Mr. Miracle Tour kicks off in Mr. Miracle number 13, just time for Scott and the Cluster Crew to confront the Lethal Lobo. While on the page is just League America number 37, Mr. Miracle's robotic replacement makes his dubiously dramatic debut. Buy one or buy them both. Either way, we get paid. Well, there you go. Hey, look at that. Parts Unknown comic book store. You are probably not still open. But if you are... Oh, actually, I know you're not open. Greensboro, North Carolina. Let me look. Let's see if this place is still in business. Parts Unknown. Oh, look here. The Howard D. Rogovsky Company. 250,000 comic books in stock, bro. Hey, Dark Admiral March here. That guy has got the hookup. But let's see if this place still exists. Parts Unknown Comics. So, Greensboro. Parts Unknown. I'm just curious. Because sometimes old stores stick around. Oh my gosh, it still exists! I'm looking at them on Facebook. Too cool. So your advertisement right here, Parts Unknown, just got me to reveal to the world that you still exist. Let's look at the map here. Why is, when I search for Parts Unknown, Greensboro, North Carolina, why is search result number 1 the Greensboro Arboretum? God, I can English, I swear. Dude, you know, I drove right through Greensboro not that long ago. If only I'd known. I went to like every comic book store in Raleigh, but I did not go to anything in Greensboro. Where you at? You're on College Hill. Can we get a map? Yelp will give me a bad, crappy map. Okay. Oh, so you're like literally in the... Hold on. They're like literally in the middle of Greensboro, right there. Now we know. Now I know. So boom, that advertisement was effective decades later. Kind of cool. Hey, oh, you're from North Carolina. I grew up in North Carolina because I was an Army brat, so I spent like 4 years there. So that place exists still today. That's pretty cool. How are you doing, March Hare? You having a good night? You having a good evening? You having a good whatever you got going on? Oh, and then the music like cuts out and strands me here. Come on, bro. Thank you. Thank you for a little noise. Anyway, who knew that an advertisement placed 30 years ago would get me to look them up? See, now I know if I'm ever in Greensboro, I can go there and get some stuff. Hey, I wonder if they'll honor this deal. 100 Marvel books for 26 bucks. Heck yeah. Draw super characters. Send in some stuff to the E. Phelps Company, baby. The Amazing Flight Kit. Hold on. Picture yourself flying through the air. Impress all your friends. Everybody wants to look like they're flying, don't you? Just send $3 to the Flagman Novelties. That's a scam right there. 50 cents each. Hey, that's like what I like paying for comic books. $1 each. Also what I like paying for books. Let's see. Most of the 50-cent books up there look like they're DC, and most of the dollar books look like they're Marvel. Alright, that's enough looking at this old Justice League book. This book has definitely like seen some better days, man. He has gotten cranked. I think there's a little water damage or something here. Also, I had no idea there was ever a Judge Dredd toy line. What year is this from? 1995. I guess this was a tie into the movie. But I saw New Gods, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to check it out. Fort Bragg. Yeah, I grew up around Fort Bragg. Doing okay. Probably all new, all different. Yeah, well, 30 years is a long time. Man, this book's in rough shape. But what a great little panel to open up to. Dude. Okay, the face looks pretty cool here. But then, like, we cut over to here, and I'm like, what on earth? That is a I guess it was a gigantic mouth here. It just looked very expressive. Here, it's just gigantic with an exclamation point. So wait, is this Granny and Desaad groveling? Yeah. Are they like changing places? They're like teleporting around in front of Darkseid. The editor should not have let this page go to print like this. Unless they've gotten up and they're walking around between different frames or different panels. Which, I guess it did get up like towards the end, but they were groveling right here. And we don't really see them rise. Yeah, whatever. Man, I'm gonna have to just like cut this book up. It's like unreadable. The way it's... Look, it pops. Ready? It's going to pop up towards the screen. Ready? There. It's got like 2 stages. One it curls one way, one it curls the other. That book was read too much. Or it was just like got wet and then was ignored. Brave and Bold presents Green Arrow, The Butcher, and The Question. They actually have a hero named The Butcher? Hold on, I feel like I missed a whole lot of DC stuff here. Star Trek 6. Oh man. Undiscovered Country, that's a good movie. So this was $1.75? In 1991? Look at the ad. Like, that's Hook, man. Yeah, this was kind of expensive. Like, a comic should cost like $1, maybe $1.25. I guess because this is a mini-series. Who did the art on this? This looks like, Mike Grell? Mike Grell! You can only kind of see that it's G something something LL. But I was going to be like, this looks like, John Sable, freelance. Apparently Dredd does have toys. I just looked at the chat. At least as of 1995. They definitely look like they're based on the comics. I mean, you have like Judge Death and stuff here. But, given the year, my guess is this is related to the movie. Mega Heroes! And is that the little tiny... Is that Mattel? I think that's Mattel's logo. Weird. I certainly like the way this book looks. Oh, man! This is a really silly looking panel, but I really like this right here, man. That is some serious intensity trying to cut that rope. The Butcher had his own... I've never even heard of this guy before. Hold on. We're going to go Google this. The Butcher. And if this leads to something other than a wrestler, I'm going to be amazed. I have to hit up eBay and look for the figures. Hey, go for ya. DC The Butcher. Let's see. Okay, safe searches... Let me turn that on, just so we don't get anything here. Safe search is strict. Alright. It's actually giving me, like, a butcher in Washington, D.C. Butcher, New Earth. Okay. Somehow I don't think this is the Butcher that we mean. Let's go back. That one looks like it's associated with Red Lantern. Here we go. The Butcher is an entity representing Rage on. There was a Butcher in Metropolis who... Several characters use the name. John Butcher, when he became a vigilante, his family was murdered. But that's the one, huh? Oh, that is definitely the one. Dude, he looks super cool. I can't see my chat right now. So whatever you're saying, I'll take a look at. But he looks pretty cool right there. I dig it. Okay, well in that first picture, he looked really cool. He looked very... Oh, these are like other John Butchers. Okay, let's click into here. He looks very indie, actually. Creators Mike Barron and Shay Anton Pinsa. I don't know who you are, but I certainly know who Mike Barron is. This is pretty cool looking. I dig it. Mainstream Universe 86 to 2011. How many appearances has he been in? Brave and the Bold Volume 2. I think that's the book I have right there. Dope. He was at one point a member of the U.S. military, although he quit after learning his parents were murdered by organized crime. Ooh, what a good origin story. Since then, he had made it his personal mission to eliminate such terrorist groups through whatever means necessary. John Butcher has been known to work with other heroes. Yeah, well. And The Question, that's probably a good one to team up with, man. He'll tell you all about aglets and how their true purpose is sinister. Cool. Oh, I have no idea what the "that's hilarious" is for, but whatever it is, I'm sure it would have been hilarious. What is wrong with this top panel up here, though? Stop! You will saw the bridge in half. Oh, why is he speaking like a German? I have no idea. Alright, anyway. So those are the free books I got. 2 that look pretty interesting and 1 that's in some sad shape. And if I'd known how sad it was, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, but oh well. Now, I only bought 2 books this week. I only bought 2 books. Got them both over at Westfield. One was this, and I was waiting on them to get me the other book, and this just caught my eye. The colors were just popping. You know, it's like next to like some very serious looking Bat books over here, and some very serious looking Bat books over here, very serious Bat books like down here and up here, because all the Batman stuff is clustered together, and it was surrounded by this absolutely drab, boring looking, overly serious schlock. And then, oh, about the actual Butcher in DC? I gotcha. Yeah, that... Look, man, the internet is helpful. What could you say, right? What could you say? So it's surrounded by all this drab looking crap. And the Scarecrow orange and Robin red were just popping. And they were just like, right in my eye, man. Anytime something goes in your eye, you should either like run away because it's being like super aggressive, like a killdee or something, or you should just buy it and get closer. Just be like, ah, yes, I too would like some Windsticks, Alabama. I've got like 1 Batman Adventures comic. Oh, freaky! So Crane doesn't want to be wearing the Scarecrow getup? I don't quite follow the plot just at first glance, but I'm gonna have to read this. This really, I'm already like hooked on it. Went a little too far. Or maybe that was the end of it. Oh, no, nope. He gets arrested. Okay. That's a great little bit, though. I'm going to have to take a picture of that when there's some sunlight tomorrow. Just Crane having to put the Scarecrow gimmick on because it's talking to him. Now, he's probably dreaming or something right there. He's like having that inner battle with himself, which is great. But this is just a great looking sequence of panels here. It's actually really inspired stuff. Batman, Overdrive, graphic novel for kids. You know, here's the thing. Comics used to be for kids. I mean, they used to be for everybody. You could just pick up a book and read it. I saw, was it Comic-Con? Some people were arguing on Twitter a couple days ago, and somebody was busting out like graphs of sales back in the 60s and how Dell absolutely was murdering Marvel and DC by publishing like tie-in books to TV shows and stuff. It was actually pretty cool numbers, pretty cool stats. Oh, hold on. I just saw like 3 comments all explode in simultaneously. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Picked up Something's Killing the Children trade paperback, a Simon Bisley art book. Nice. And a bunch of 80s tunes books. The Bisley book you ordered and it was signed. Ooh! Clap warning. I'm clapping for your win, man. That was a dub so big, it needed, what did it do, clap 4 times? Awesome stuff. It's such a good win. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward past the Endless here, because there's like 3 versions of the Endless on the soundtrack. I've heard it a billion times. Let's see. I thought this week would be a small one, but it was unexpectedly large. La Mano del Destino trade. Shaky Kane doing Crime Destroyer, Ed Piskor's Red Room, last issue of Brandon Graham's Rain Like Hammers. Man, I haven't read any of that stuff, Jance. But welcome. Also, congratulations on getting your chicken book. I have mine. It's still sitting over here on my pull-out desk with all of its swag stacked on top. So, chicken book. I love the dust cover and I hate the dust cover at the same time. It's really cool with the die cut coming out, but it actually makes it really impractical to read with the dust cover on. So, I need to put it away and put the cards and stuff away, but I haven't made it there yet. Let's see, what else did people say? Jackson Zelda. Sorry, late night. Hope everyone is well. Well, I hope you're doing pretty good too. I didn't think it was going to be signed with the previews. I had no idea. I don't even think I saw that book. But I am super glad you got some cool swag in the mail, my dude. I really am. That is great for you. Anyway, I don't know when this came out, what this is, like, other than it's a reprint of a book from like 30 years ago, and it looked fantastic on the cover. The colors just caught my eye just right as I was waiting for Sacred 6. And I was like, yeah, I'm buying that. Plus, it was only $2. I mean, granted, a lot of these reprint books are just like $1. So that's kind of a bummer, right? Like, we've doubled the price of the $1 books. But it was a great little reprint. And I'm already, having just flipped it open, I already liked what I saw. Alright, I'm going to mute my mic for a second, take a drink, and then we'll get to the 5th and last book that I picked up this week. Boom, I'm not sure I can show that on YouTube. No, I can. You just might get demonetized. It's okay. I've been demonetized before. It doesn't hurt after the first time. Oh, hold on. Let's see. My shop didn't have the Bisley book, but maybe they will when I go back for the new Ravenloft DVD book tomorrow. Oh, your comic shop is actually just like a general nerd store. Got gaming and stuff in it too. That's pretty cool, man. The shop I used to go to in Hawaii when I was a kid. Jellies, Hawaii. It doesn't exist anymore. Hold on. Their Facebook page still exists. Oh no, here it is. Jellies is closed, but if you're looking for Sheriff Norman's collection CDs, check out Ideas, Music, and Books. But Jellies was a really cool store, man. They had everything you could want if you were into that kind of stuff. I'd show you the Facebook page, but I would end up just doxing myself, so I'm not going to. But it was absolutely cool, man. They had video games, board games, role-playing games, comic books, miniatures, all that kind of stuff in there. There was one there was one in Mililani in a little shopping center next to was it Taco Town. And I will swear if I had a Bible right here, actually I got one right over there, but I'd have to move and go get it. But I would swear, like, the burrito at Taco Town was like 5 pounds. It was as big as my head. Now, granted, my head was kind of small because I was like 10, you know? But it was a gigantic burrito. Oh, man. You guys are making me, like, dredge up some memories here. I like it. It's a shame Jelly's closed, man. I talked to Edwin Boyette like a year ago. Maybe it was 2 years ago now. And he gave me the, like, sad news. Because he was talking about something in Hawaii, and I'm like, oh man, I used to go to Jellies and da-da-da-da-da. Let's see, they reprinted the first 6-7 issues of Batman Adventures from the 90s. Got them for your son. Cool. Well, I got one, and it ain't for my son, it's for me, buddy. And your store, Chance, mostly comics, but they have some games like Magic and D&D, some toys too. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. My Graham Crackers, they sell cards and stuff in there, so if you're like into Pokemon and things, I think they got a bunch of that kind of material too. It's up at the counter, and I never looked there. But I did buy one of my 2 deck boxes from Graham Crackers. Let me see. It is... I actually have no idea which one of these is the one I got from Graham Crackers. Maybe I got them both there. I had a coupon for like $1 off of card supplies. So I picked up a deck box one day. I bet it was the Transformers one, but that leaves me wondering where the heck I got this deck box from. But this is where I keep, you know, all these random cards that I get from crowd funds and stuff. They're all just kind of jammed in here. Which is where those Red Rooster cards are about to go. So yeah, they do have that, and over at Westfield, I don't remember if they sell cards. They might sell like card packs right up at the counter, but they do have like some card supplies up near the counter too, so you can get like card boxes or sleeves or whatever. I guess that's pretty standard in comic book stores. Boy, I'd like to go into a real game store. I went into... there's one I went to, Noble Knight Games. They're pretty cool, but... And I like the stuff they got in there, but I also get like kind of a weird vibe, man. Like, I'm not used to going to a game store that actually has an area for people to play games, which probably dates me back to being a nerd from the 90s. But like going in there and like having all those tables and stuff set up, and then nobody being at them because of the COVID things, like, that's kind of weird. That felt super weird last time I was in there. I was actually in there looking for miniature trees. I wanted a tree about that tall, so it would come up to like the knee of my Mechagodzilla. Yeah, they are mostly mail order, but I live right next to them. Like, so if I wanted something that was just on their website, I could just walk in and be like, hey, I want this thing, and then they would go get it for me out of the warehouse. The store is actually the front part of their warehouse building. They seem nice enough. It's just, I got such a weird vibe in there because there was nobody else in there but me and the employees, you know? That's kind of uncomfortable. You got like 3 employees like watching you like a hawk, and it's just like, I'm just here looking at your miniature terrain stuff, guys. Please don't murder me in my sleep or whatever. I just pulled a feather out of my sock. I have no idea how that happened. Oh, hey, I wonder, did my phone upload those pictures? Hold on. I had a bunny in my backyard. A little baby bunny too, not a... Like, I've seen the mama bunny around a bunch, but this might be one of the few times I've seen the baby. No, it didn't upload the photos. Oh, come on, phone. I've been to most of the game stores in Madison, and I found them all lacking. I don't know what that says about me, but it's definitely true. There's one right downtown, and that was... I'm going to just stop there because I don't want to start talking trash about them. But I was not impressed. It's downtown on State Street. Or right off State Street, I forget which. Come on, phone. I just want you to upload those photos for me. I want to show the bunnies to people, okay? Can we do that? Can we show bunnies to people? Why are we crying? We're crying! We're crying because I'm not getting a book, Mr. Windowella. That's why we're crying. Now, we talked about that at the beginning of this a little bit. But, I was really looking forward... Let me just show... Let's just pull the stream up. Probably the quickest way, and then find the place where there was some art. Yeah, here we go. Make this big... Show my right monitor. I was looking forward to this comic book here. Rob Liefeld doing the art and the writing on some Mighty Crusader stuff. I like these characters. Ever since I was a kid. When I was like 11 or 12 or something like that, Archie rented these characters to DC, and they put out a bunch of books under the Impact brand. And I really liked the Red Hood's book. And so I kind of fell in love with all these silly characters based on that. And now it looks like we're not actually going to be getting this book, which is a total and complete bummer. So I'm feeling down because of that. I was really looking forward to it. I thought, oh man, this is going to be great. I feel there myself. Are you a submariner? I could be. I could be. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Although I got birds like living in my house. Like, they've moved into like the vent. Like, it's weird, man. Did he bail after the solicitation? Oh, he bailed a week ago. So the book is supposed to come out on the 30th of June. So he bailed after final order closing. So the book's not issue number 1. Shield number 1 is not done. So I don't know if Archie's going to get somebody to finish the art on the interstitial pages, or if they're just going to abandon the project or what. I mean, they probably already paid him like 50 grand for the art on the book or something at this point. Because his pages probably go for like 2 grand a pop, plus royalties. Like, come on. He's Rob Liefeld. You're telling me he's not going to make a ton of money? He's going to make a ton of money. Oh, I totally did order Jackson Zelda. I totally did order it. I made a point of it. I had a note here on my desk. Not this desk. The desk that's right here. Yes, I have like 4 desks in my office. Shut up. But I totally, like, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago or something, I was in there. I'm like, Sean, I was like, I paid. I was headed out. I was like, Sean, I just remembered, bro. I just remembered. I wanted this book. The Mighty Crusader stuff with Liefeld, and he dutifully put it in the system for me, and now I might not be getting it. Now I might not be getting the dang thing. Michael Lynch Art says, I was bummed about that too. Solidarity, brother. Solidarity. We can only get through this if we stick together. And March Hay remembers the Impact line. Man, I love some of the stuff was kind of hokey, but I really liked the Black Hood. Those were like some golden books. Ian Flynn's take on the Mighty Crusader stuff from like 2018, that was pretty good stuff too. It just kind of weirdly ended on the cliffhanger for no reason. I'm over here gesturing at my monitors like you can see me gesturing wildly off camera. And Wendell, I want to make a ton of money too. I want you to make a ton of money, man. I want you to do your art pieces and make like a bojillion dollars. Hire you and the rest will be pixel art. You know, I might pass your art along to somebody. Anyway, we haven't even cracked open Sacred 6 number 9. It's been sitting here on my desk for like 10 minutes, taunting us. And I probably shouldn't show that. That's not very impressive, although the guy hovering among the trees is kind of cool. I'll be honest, like, just like the Vampirella book that Christopher Priest is doing, I have no idea what's going on in this book. We're 9 issues in. We finished one plot line, one story arc, and I don't actually know what happened. I don't know what that says about me or about the book, but that's kind of a crazy page. Like, what is going on here, man? We got all kinds of things. She just like... Yeah, she's the one that's transported from the past, and I forget exactly what's going on with her. It doesn't really matter, because I'm going to read it, and I'm going to be completely baffled by the contents anyway. Oh. Well, that's not a good situation to be in if you're a vampire. She's not that kind of vampire, though. That's true, Vampirella is not that kind of vampire. She's also not that kind of vampire, because she's not even a vampire. She just is dressing like Vampirella for reasons that I've forgotten why, except I think it amounts to jealousy. Alright, well that was that book. Great stuff. Are those weregoats? They could be weregoats. They could be. They sure could be. Oh boy, I'm running out of energy. I'm running out of steam. I gotta go back and do some real work for the day job as soon as I get done talking to you fine people. Not a happy place to be. Hey, it's an Eli Easy. The collection is now complete. Everybody is here. Yook to you too. Or something like that. I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm saying hi. So that's the stuff I got. This stuff out of the 50-cent bin. This is a surprise. I didn't even notice on the cover there was Mike Grill art. I didn't realize until I cracked that open. Which led us on the quest for Who is the Butcher? Which led to actual butcher shops in Washington, D.C., which is kind of a weird one. I don't think I've ever searched for something and found a butcher shop instead. We only need Bren. Yeah, but he's in France, and he's probably asleep right now, so probably not going to happen. Wait a minute, why are you up, Winduella? You should be asleep. It's like, what, 3 a.m. for you or something? Go to bed. Get some sleep. Don't be a weirdo. Or don't turn into a vampire or something. Oh, sunglasses emoji at me, huh? Does the 50-cent bin have a lot of Valiant? Because you need some. It's got some of those number 0 chromiums in it. But I haven't really dug through and looked to see what other Valiant stuff is in there. There's probably still a ton of it in there. Because here's how that went down. So the other graham crackers were like, oh man, the one in Madison, he really likes Valiant stuff. And so like when Bloodshot came out, they sent a bunch of that stuff to the one in Madison. And then none of it sold. So it all just ended up in the 75-cent bin. So I've picked a lot of that stuff out. But there's probably still more in there. I'm just not looking for it. I tend to just grab something out, like the first couple issues. Like I'll get down and I'll look, and as soon as something catches my eye, which is this... No, actually it was the Mr. Miracle that caught my eye over here. It caught my eye, and then I was like, oh man, what's right next to it? And then this was right behind that, and that was right behind that. So I just grabbed those three because they were all together. If I sat down and looked, I could probably find other stuff. I'm glad they put the Warren Ellis Shadow Man in trade. Man. No, I'm not going to finish that thought. I was going to be like, I was about to launch into a rant about comics and how they mess up everything. But I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to be like, yo, if you're here and you like what you see, please be sure to hit that like button for me. That's the only way things grow. Okay, my phone just refused to upload a couple videos for whatever reason. But, oh yeah, this! Not videos, pictures. Hold on, this is something I wanted to look at with everybody here. I'm glad my phone managed to upload this, if nothing else. Hold on, my Dropbox is all messed up. What is going on here? Dropbox, why are you broken? You are so broken, Dropbox. Okay, get down here. Here we go. Let me put the chat over here where I can see it. Put this picture up here. Oh, hey, there's my finger in the frame. But I was looking, let me show my monitor here. So, this was in Westfield. Are these all the same book? Like, I have no idea what number Heroes Reborn is on. But I'm looking at these, and I can't tell any of this apart from the other. There's no common design here. Like, what's this book? Blur, Squadron Supreme, Series 4... Oh, I guess it's Heroes Reborn issue 3. Okay, what is this one? I can't even tell. Are these spin-offs? Is this Heroes Reborn Hyperion of the Imperial Guard number 1? Like, I can't tell what these products actually are. What are these books that they're trying to sell me? Well, I guess this is number 3. Then what is this? It says Stormbreakers, Peach Momoka. Well, what does that mean? Is that a Heroes Reborn book? I have no idea. Let's get up here. Okay, I guess it's a Heroes Reborn book. Here's one. Okay, here's number 1. So here's number 2. But then we've got like 17 other number 1s. Wait, Blade? Is this a tie-in book? Is this something somebody put here out of place? Because this looks like Way of X number 1, which shouldn't be over here. So what is this book? And why is Blade a supervillain? I mean, he was never really a hero, but why is he a supervillain now? Like, none of this makes a lick of sense to me. There's no common trade dress. There's no common design. The art's all over the place. There's like 17 covers for individual books, and even the ones that are for different issues look way too similar. I can't, if I hadn't noticed that this was actually a number 3, but then what is this? There's no number in the circle. So I'm just like, I don't know what you're even trying to sell me here. I am so glad I'm not buying this stuff, because I would go absolutely batty trying to figure it out. You've been forcibly liked? Well, I appreciate that. Was it that bad? I know not all the acclaimed books were good, especially Ninja K. That was ridiculous. Yeah, some books were good, some books weren't. That's just life, man. But Turok, you can always rely on Turok to give you dinosaurs and guns. Here's Reborn. It's weekly. Those are the tie-ins. This is why variants need to stop. The number in the center of the center. Oh, hold on. The number is in the center of the O. Okay, yeah, we realized that. All the trading card covers are the main Heroes Reborn book. Peach is probably a variant book. I haven't bought an event since. See, here we are. We're like, what, 5 or 6 like nerdy people who are into this stuff. And we're just having to speculate because you can't tell. You can't tell what's going on. I am Turok! Right on. If I was on StreamYard, I would click that and put that at the bottom of the screen here. You know what? Hold on. We can... Give me a second. We will turn this into I am Turok. And we'll just leave that up for a little while. Once I get it in here. Let's see. Here we go. There you go. It ain't StreamYard, but this is the ghetto, what I can do here. I should be playing Turok on your channel this week. Hey, that's pretty cool. That is definitely pretty cool. See, a lot of variant covers 1, 2, 3 are out, and there are 3 or 4 tie-in books, terrible marketing, and dressing. I'm glad you agree with me on that one. I'm glad you agree with me on that one, Jance. And your name. It like really drills home. Jance. One after the other like that. So anyway, that was my shopping experience in Westfield while I was waiting on them to bring me Sacred 6. I picked that up, and I like went down a couple, and I saw the Heroes Reborn stuff, and it just baffled me so much. I got my phone out, and I took a picture of the dang thing. Because this is like, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Meanwhile, I get home, and here is, right there, out in the yard, in the garden. That's not technically my yard, but, you know, I could see it from my back door. This little dude was just like, I am tiny, and I am in the asparagus patch, bro. What you gonna do about it? He is such a little bunny. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's see. Winduella says, Jance got a chance on the dance. What an enhance. Woo! Whoa, boy. Whew! You blow my mind there, son. Jance is oddly into this event. She's been rereading all the Squadron Supreme, Sinister appearances in Marvel. They're based in DC Justice League. Yep. Does Zomites will have the pub license to Gold Key? I have no idea. I didn't even know somebody had the license to Gold Key's comics. Dynamite license Gold Key. Hold on, there we go. Let's see, I'm looking at some web forum here to try to answer your question. Dynamite did a Magnus book? I had no idea. Did it flip through, read, and da-da-da-da-da. Hard to say. This is on ValiantFans.com, so you know everything here has to be true. I'm just kind of scrolling down here. You know, I do have a couple Magnus books from the Valiant time period. Doesn't look like anybody... Oh, wait. Oh, gosh, I'm going to click Bleeding Cool. Okay, everybody brace yourselves. If my computer has a seizure, it's just because I went to Bleeding Cool. Oh, good, I've blocked all the bad stuff. Valiant Entertainment teased big announcements in the last few days. Valiant has something big. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this was terrible. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, where do we get to something interesting? December, the Solar Man of the Atom, based on that description. Might have anything to do with Valiant Free Comic Book Day tease. Come on. The original phrase, planned from the very beginning of the Times on Absolute, the imagery had a certain man of the... So where did Rich say that they don't have the... Sorry, I'm scrolling back through this. I'm looking for... Okay, whatever that guy said, Rich Johnson said, doesn't actually appear to... Oh, there it is. It's right at the very bottom. Dynamite no longer has the rights to Solar or Magnus. So, there you go. There you go. Question asked and answered. Okay, what happened when I was looking at that? Let's see. Jance. I just want Jance, but I had the others Jance. And Jance, but forgot the passwords. Asparagus House Bamboo Shoot. No, they have let the asparagus run wild over there. The publishing rights to Turok, Magnus, and Solar, but I think DreamWorks has the overall rights to all three characters. I actually finally acquired a Harbinger #1. Nice. That article was from 2020. Hold on, let me pull that back up and double check. I think it was like October 2020. Valiant Entertainment teased big announcements today, posted on October 5th, 2020. So, what was that, 7-8 months ago? So there you go, Eli Easy. The Game Hunter. Whew. Oh, everybody, I think I just ran out of steam from all this yakking. I think I should probably call it here before I like lose my voice or just fall asleep or something on the stream. But this was a great stream. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Jance, Eli Easy. The music's giving you elizibar nostalgia. It should. The music is elizibar nostalgia. This is the Endless Space soundtrack. Excellent soundtrack. Space Church music. Very classic stuff. I gotta balance Eli Easy. I know you don't want me to. Let's see, Jensen's Eli Easy. Dark Admiral March Hare was around. I'm probably missing somebody. Jackson Zelda, that's who I'm missing. You all have been lovely, lovely people hanging out with me, and I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already. And I'm gonna wave my hand like that and give the thumbs up, and then I'm gone.